Welcome back. Today we are going to be trying a little bit of a weird recipe, so we're not sure how this is going to taste. The video game it's from does not give a picture, so we can't really follow that. So we're going to be posting the ingredients list that they have, which it is a video game, so they are not in this world, but we tried to make them as accurate as the names portray, like bananas and passion fruit. We have that here, and we're going to be making a pretty weird salad for you today, so hopefully it turns out well and hopefully it tastes great as well. Let's get straight into it. So now to start your salad, we're going to need lettuce. So I already pre-chopped this. You're going to want to chop it up into small pieces and make sure you have washed it as well. I used romaine. You can obviously use spinach, kale, whatever you like. I just think romaine usually works best. We have our tomatoes here. What you're going to want to do is, depending on how big they are, I got pretty small tomatoes right here, so I just cut them in half. And that's going to give us a nice texture. But if you have bigger tomatoes, I would definitely quarter them. So that's going to be cut into 4. We need bananas. I just took them and sliced them into little thin pieces right here. So those are going to go into our salad. It's probably the weirdest thing about the salad. And passion fruit. If you don't know, this is a passion fruit right here. It's very weird fruit. I think it's probably so far the weirdest one I've worked with so far. We're going to hope to fix that. But so what I just did is I cut it open, and we took all the juice out of it, so I don't know if you can see this. It's gonna just be a little bit. Okay. So now that we did all of that, the next thing we are going to do, now that that's all set up, next thing we are going to do is make the dressing for it. This is going to be a special dressing. Since our recipe calls for wasabi, what I decided to do is mix a wasabi and avocado dressing. I'm very excited about this. It tastes really delicious. I'm going to be using a food processor right here. If you don't have that, I'm not sure if it'll work as well, but definitely the best thing to use is a food processor. So let's get right into that, and I'll show you how to make the dressing. Then we're going to throw all the ingredients together to make this weird but hopefully beautiful salad. For the dressing now, what we're going to need is half of this avocado right here. Wow, cannot speak, I'm so sorry. We're going to take that, cut it in half, and puree half of it in our food processor along with the rest of the ingredients. We're going to add this wasabi here. It's going to be 1.5 teaspoons. We don't want to make it too strong. Obviously, wasabi is pretty strong, so it's going to balance it out with just that little bit. As you can see, it's not a lot, but it is enough to give that little kick and flavor without overpowering. Once we put that in there, we're going to mix that with our water right here. So this is going to be 3 tablespoons of water with 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Rice vinegar. Then we're going to mix that with our kosher salt. Remember, kosher table salt is a little bit different and it will give it a different flavor. Kosher is just better to go with. It does not have iodine, so I won't recommend using it in every recipe, but this one definitely use kosher salt. The last thing we are going to add with this one is the 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. We are going to blend that in as very slowly, as this is already on. So let's get to cutting the avocado. You're going to want to cut it straight in half. So if you know anything about avocados, they have a pit. So what we're going to want to do, kind of just go around that pit. It's going to be difficult. Of course it is. we go. You can easily use the other side. Let's try to get this out though. There we go. I'm going to throw this away. Now we have two sides of the avocado, but we only need one. So we're going to take this and kind of just mark it up. I think the one we have here might be just a little underripe, but we will work with it. So all I'm doing is kind of making a checkered pattern. And we're going to take this spoon here over the edges and kind of just like taking out as much avocado as we can. Straight into the food processor. Like I said, this is a little under, so it's giving us a little bit of trouble. Usually this is going to be pretty simple. Okay, I'll throw these peels away. And now the next thing we're going to do is add the wasabi paste. I'm going to put this away for later. And then we're going to add our little mixture of water and rice vinegar right here. I'm going to move the knife over here so it's a little bit safer. And we're going to take our kosher salt next, add that in there. So all that we are going to be left with is our vegetable oil right here. We're going to put our machine together. Turn it on low. And now turn this on low. Okay, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here, so we're going to pulse it a little bit. We're going to then add a little bit of oil. Add a little bit more. We're going to keep doing that until we're out of oil. We're just going to push low. We're going to let that puree for us. Puree. We're gonna check it right now. It seems like it still has a little bit of big avocado chunks, so we're gonna do it for a little bit longer. Just waiting for this to, you want to make sure it's smooth, kind of like the other dressings you make for salads. You don't want it to be lumpy and thick of avocado. Just again, avocado we are using are a little bit under-ripened. It's going to take a little bit more work. Okay, now that we have this, we are going to make the rest of the salad. We're going to throw all the pieces that we had before and this together, and we're going to make the salad. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do here is we're going to add the dressing. Make sure we get most of it in there. And then we're going to just toss it in with the salad. And we're going to add these tomatoes right here. And then we go for the bananas. We're going to bring over our fresh new bowl. Then we're going to take our passion fruit. Just drizzle it over the top here, making it look all nice and fancy. And then there you go. This is going to be the hot Moonbeam Salad from Xenoblade 2. We did not make it hot, but you could easily saute this or like warm up the dressing. I just think it would be a little better cold. Let's see if we can get a better angle for this. If you like this salad, or you thought we did a great job with this, make sure to like this video and consider subscribing. If you have any videos, ideas that are game related, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And next time we should be doing a pudding recipe from a little game called Little Dragon Cafe. So it's a really fun game, all about cooking, so let's see how it goes.